sweet friends. I thought we would try something different today. My house is chaotic, and hustle and bustle of the holidays are in full swing. Fantasy football is in full swing over here, and racing season's done for the year, so the boys are home and they're loud, and so is the dog. So I thought we'd just spend a cozy day at home, starting with Christmas decorations. I normally wait till Thanksgiving, but this year, since my daughter's hosting and I'm cooking at her house again, I thought it would be nice to just come home from Thanksgiving to the decorations already up and sparkling. I know Christmas can be hard this time for some people. It's hard for me. I did lose my parents, and finances are always a struggle during this time of year, so there's always that little worry in the back of your head of what you're going to be able to afford and what you can't. But I try to focus on the lovely things, on the beautiful things that come this time of year, like getting to pull the boxes out of the attic and pulling out those old memories of your children when they were little, or your parents, or your in-laws, or those people that time has passed on and they've passed on. And you get to open those nostalgic memories and breathe them in like they're brand new. It's a very special time. So all these things bring me happiness and memories. And I would hope that you would be able to focus on the little things in life as well, even on the regular days and not just at Christmas time. As you can see, my dog, he claims all blankets in the house, and that's okay. He's too cute for it to really matter. But if you lay a blanket down, he is going to lay on it, that's for sure. But back to Christmas decor. So I'm just going to decorate today my little faux mantle and put some things here and there that are quick and easy to get out and don't require too much energy, because my house does need to be cleaned as well, so I have to do that in between putting up Christmas decor. But I love just Christmas decor. I love the colors and the coziness that Christmas brings. Sometimes I like to buy something new just to get excited over putting it in with the rest of the old. I struggle with cleaning my house when I'm trying to decorate. I don't know which to do first. Do I clean first and decorate, or do I decorate and then clean? It doesn't matter, really. Just do what makes you happy. But I try to do it slowly and methodically so that I can enjoy each moment that I spend pulling out all those wonderful decorations from time past and making things pretty and sparkly and cozy in the home, because during this time of year we spend a lot of time at home. I look forward to snowfall and the magic that Christmas brings, but most of all I look forward to the season that it's about, and that's my Lord and Savior, because I know that the season is because of Him. He was born to save me, and that I'm so very grateful for. Beyond the Christmas trees and the Christmas decorations and all the sparkling lights, the one light, the star in the sky that led all those wise men to that manger so they could celebrate the birth of a king. So I feel very fortunate this time of year, but sometimes a little sad as well. And that's okay. We can have a range of emotions, because emotions come and go. But it's how we handle it and how we focus on it that matters. I struggled with this little piece area for quite some time. I love that big basket, but it was just not right with my husband's little coat. My husband wore that little jacket when he was just a toddler, and I just think it's so precious. So every winter I pull it out and hang it on the peg rack, just so we can remind myself that once upon a time he was a cute little kid and not a hairy, grumpy old man. Eventually, I figure it out. Oh, yeah, I got that also cheap at Goodwill. You'll see a lot of Goodwill stuff in my house, a lot of thrifted stuff and antique pieces. But it's what I like. I like the old with a little bit of new, but mainly the old. I like to look around at the things that are in my home, and they all hold a special meaning, or they remind me of a time when people in my life were around and those were things that they would use or they had in their homes. And I think that's so special, just to bring back those memories, not to focus on the past, but just remember the people that we love and the times that were just a bit sweeter. I know sometimes decorating for me can be a challenge because I don't have as much energy and stamina as I once did when I was younger, and I could decorate my whole entire house in one day and it was great. But I enjoy the process. So I'm just taking it slow, getting done what I can get done in the time that I have, and enjoying the pieces that I put out and how I put them. Cleaning as I go, little by little, because let's face it, cleaning's not the fun part, decorating is. Do you ever struggle with what you want to put out? I have so many decorations, and I'm trying to do better about, oh, giving up something to get something. So if I buy something new, even if it's thrifted, I'm trying to get better about getting rid of something else. That just it's just too much sometimes. My house is small, and I do like a lot of things in it, so it does make it seem a little bit tighter. But I wouldn't trade the things that I have because, like I said, they all have a meaning, they all have a purpose, or they all bring back a memory. I love my little faux fireplace. It puts out enough heat to keep our feet warm because I'm too stingy to turn on the heater. I like to save money, so I will use my little heater compared to the gas heat for as long as I can get away with it. I got these little dishes from a lady on Facebook Marketplace, and they're I can't remember the name of the company, but I think it was it's called the Night Before Christmas series, and they're so adorable. And I use some and I display some. I feel like that's a good balance. So as you can see, I tend to have a little bit of a grandma style. And that's okay, because if you see the pictures on my mantle, those are my grandma. She helped raise me, and I miss her. So my little grandma house is like walking in to nostalgia every day. and that brings me joy. I love it because when I walk in, it's like getting a great big hug from my grandma. Oh, did you read my t-shirt? That's a thrift find as well. I decided to change out this runner on the top of my fireplace because I wanted something a little bit darker, and I found one at the thrift store the other day and it was perfect. So I'm going to clean this little top off real quick and we're going to change out my little doily. But man, did I realize how much that little doily had collected dust underneath of it. I need to do a better job at dusting. Look at all that dust. Do you ever just feel like dust just hangs in the air, and the minute you get done wiping it away, that it just falls right back onto the surface that you just dusted? Because that's how I feel. I feel like I battle it so much. So how do you feel about Christmas time? Is it a struggle for you? Do you feel sad or stressed out during this time, or is it one of the best times of the year for you? I am a mixture, I think. Just because, like I said, I have lost my parents and my husband's parents and a lot of other family members, and so sometimes it can feel a little lonely. Yeah, I do miss my parents, but I also enjoy seeing the grandkids make memories and being a part of that, and knowing that one day they'll remember the things that I did for them, or the things that we did together, or their parents did with them. I think that's pretty neat. Someday they'll be talking about their grandparents. I like to watch these old Christmas shows. They remind me of my childhood as well as my kids' childhood. And my grandchildren get to enjoy them now. And I think that's pretty wonderful that we can all share that. Do you have anything that you do during the holidays like that? Things that give you warm, fuzzy feelings inside or bring back memories when you see it or hear it or smell it? Smells are a big thing for me. I tend to love certain smells, and they'll trigger a memory in just a heartbeat. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but usually good. I love to have photos of my grandparents and her sisters and brothers and my aunts and uncles around, because I come from a really big family. Even though most are not around anymore, they were a big part of my life all the time as a kid. So I like to have those memories sitting around. I'm hoping that maybe this year I'll get some candy made and some cookies made. I don't know, each year gets more and more troublesome for me to get things done, but with my kids' help, and the grandkids love it. So I'm going to try to do this as much as I can because it's just fun and I enjoy it. So even though I do know my limitations and sometimes I have to make a decision on whether I can do something or not, I still try to do as much as I can, even if it's a little bit of a struggle, just because I don't want to miss out. Not for a second. Okay, friends. That's about it for this video, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I love you so much. Remember to live a quiet life, work with your hands, mind your own business, love God and love others, and everything will be just fine. I hope you'll come back to visit me for the next videos where I finish decorating my home. So until the next one, I love you so much, friends. Happy holidays.